All right, so we are live here for the start of this matchup between Ward Melville's JV and Bayport's JV here at the High School Winter League at StonyBrook Indoor. I'm Ellis Joshua, and I am joined by current StonyBrook women's lacrosse player Francesca Tortora. Francesca, how's it going?
It's going good. How about you?
I am doing great. Seen some pretty good lacrosse here to start off this morning, and right now we got two of the younger teams going at it between Bayport's JV and Ward Melville's JV as the Phantoms with the first possession, and they get started here with an early goal. Looks like on that goal for the Phantoms was Eva Carvalho. Might have a little bit of a tough time reading the font on these Bayport uniforms. So we are going to try to do the best we can here. And just for anyone that may be tuning in for the first time here to the High School Winter League, the format of these games are two 20-minute halves running time and a 60-second shot clock as well, with draws taking place after every 4 goals. As Bayport forces the turnover there. Nice job on the ride, Olivia Brady. Brady, who really came into her own last year in this league, just gradually progressed each week, and by the end of the league, she was really confident and really tearing it up. So I'm sure she's got to be coming in feeling good in now her second year playing in the High School Winter League. And that's going to be another goal for the Phantoms. Carvalho with her second.
Bayport's definitely doing a very good job of sharing the ball. I mean, both the first 2 goals are both assisted.
Yeah, that's a great point, Francesca. Just, you see a lot of assisted goals with this Phantoms team. Like, playing selfish is certainly not in their DNA.
Mm-hmm.
And for this JV team, as that's a great strip there. Yeah, really nice job on the caused turnover. Looked like that was Alexandria Dobson forcing that turnover.
Guys, do you mind moving down past the garbage can?
So Bayport, of course, just talking about them as a program. The varsity team, the reigning state champs in Suffolk Class C. So we get a nice save there for Ward Melville. In the net for Ward Melville, Delaney Florio.
Yeah, Bayport definitely looks to get right into their ride, which has been very beneficial to them in the first couple minutes.
Yeah, and Francesca, of course, with you having many practices here on this field at StonyBrook Indoor, just kind of talk about, as an attacker, and just the presence of the ride and playing and practicing on a smaller size field like this one, just like the advantages that it has for when you're actually out there playing on a full field in a game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're practicing riding hard and getting right into your ride, it definitely translates when you're on a bigger field. I think you're closer with your teammates in the indoor, where you're communicating with each other closer together. So it's definitely beneficial.
Yeah, and with a program like Bayport with such a tough ride, really makes it difficult for opponents to have success clearing the ball. And so we see with Ward Melville just trying to get settled and get situated and get a clean possession offensively. As we have a late clock here for Bayport. I don't think they're aware. And that should be a violation. Shot clock did expire.
There we go.
There we go. A little bit of a delayed call, but that is in fact the correct call, a shot clock violation. So Ward Melville with possession.
It's definitely challenging to like clearing the ball in tighter spaces. Trying to not be on top of each other and create space is definitely a little hard, and Bayport's doing a great job of taking advantage of that.
Yeah, and another turnover there. Olivia Brady.
It's a great double fake.
Nicely done there. And I'm going to go ahead and mark that play down as a potential top 10 that we may see later on in the week as part of our top 10 plays.
I mean, we saw how beneficial it was in the game before. Having caused turnovers turn into their goals is a huge momentum change. Bringing that momentum on offense is huge.
Yeah, and it really, as we go back to the draw circle here, like the fact that we do the draws after every 4 goals, it gives the teams a chance to work on the ride, as well as work on the clear a little bit more and a little bit more consistently. And we're seeing it pay off here for Bayport,
Yes.
able to force some caused turnovers, which has led to them scoring a few goals here and jumping out to this 4-0 lead.
And it definitely, you're putting these teams kind of more in a pressure situation where they can't communicate after every goal and figure out, if there's something that they need to change. So they kind of have to do that on the fly, which is definitely challenging not only individually but as a team.
So this one is up, and that GB goes to Ward Melville. On the ground ball there, Peyton Ropp. But once again, the ball's loose, and it finds its way to Liv Brady. Oh, and Brady shoots that one wide. But she's definitely feeling herself early on in this game, playing with a ton of confidence. And again, the ball down is Ward Melville looking to clear Molly Karp. And coming up with possession there is Peyton Ropp. But another ball that is loose, and that one's scooped up by Bayport. Charlotte Bishop. And, another interesting thing, just another element in this league is, of course, the shot clock. As we get another goal here for Bayport. Eva Carvalho already with a hat trick. But just talking about that shot clock, Francesca, just got to ask you, just like how big of an adjustment was it for you growing up, playing a game where there is no shot clock at the younger level, and then coming to college and having that element of the shot clock?
It's so much faster. I mean, in high school, you can, with 5 or 6 minutes left of the game, if you're up by 1, you can hold the ball. So there's definitely not a lot of that going on. You have to be confident in making, elite level decisions with the game on the line because, again, you only have 90 seconds to do that.
Yeah, it's something that I'm sure it takes a major adjustment for everyone. And, I'd say as we got a nice handle there for Ward Melville, I'd say these teams are handling it pretty well. It's just for Ward Melville, just a matter of getting clean possessions on offense. Just been having some tough turnovers on the ride. As that one sneaks through the back of the net for a Ward Melville goal. So Emily Costera getting the Patriots on the board, their first goal of the game.
I think that's definitely probably the biggest adjustment for Ward and Melville is not having that extra time to take clearing the ball. But it looks like they're starting to adjust to it a little bit better.
Yeah, and Delaney Florio coming up with another timely save there. So Ward Melville certainly still within striking distance. As the Patriots with the clear here. Nice job there by Emily Weber. So Ward Melville looking for a bit more momentum here. Looking to maybe cut this to a 3-goal deficit. Got just under 15 on the shot clock. So Weber with the ball, the shot. Looks like they got a piece of that one. This ball is down. And so that's going to be possession Bayport on the shot clock violation. That pass there in a bit of traffic, but Cameron Hawkins able to handle that one. But Ward Melville coming up with the turnover there. Nice job there by Molly Karp. And this one is taken back by the Phantoms. On that takeaway there was Olivia Luce. And we know the Luce name in Bayport. Mikey Luce. Got to imagine that's his little sister out there. So that shot there, off the mark. Ball is still loose. And a nice ground ball there for the Patriots. So they're looking to clear here. Emily Weber. Emily Weber now facing a triple team. And that one is just taken away by the Phantoms. So Olivia Farrell in the mix. And there's that ride, Francesca, that we alluded to.
I think their ride is just so physical and such high pressure that it's taking away a lot of time on the shot clock. So Ward Melville hasn't really been able to set up a offense a lot.
Yeah, I think if you're a team that's on the ride, even if the opposition is able to clear successfully, if they only have about 30 seconds on the shot clock, then that already feels like a win for the defense.
Absolutely.
Just being able to have them burn all that time. And in this league, we're doing a 60-second shot clock as opposed to 80 seconds in the college game. So it's even more emphasized in this league when you may take like 30 seconds to clear the ball. But a free position here for the Phantoms. Brady shoots that one wide. Late clock. Can hear Coach Maloney saying they got to go. And that one winds up in the stick of Delaney Florio. And here comes Emily Weber. Kind of lost the ball there. And a ground ball that goes to the Phantoms. Alexandria Dobson.
You're definitely in a tighter space on the clear, but it's definitely important for everybody to spread out and use the space that you do have and not, make those passes in traffic.
Yeah, that's a huge key. You still have to take advantage of that open space, because by not doing so, as we get a goal here by the Phantoms, and
it's a great bounce shot.
Yeah, they extend that lead to 6-1. But it's like if you don't use that space that's available for you on the clear, you're just making it that much easier for the defense.
Absolutely.
And that pass kind of telegraphed there. So Bayport forces the turnover.
Change of possession.
And that turnover was actually forced by Kaylin Aiello, another younger sibling in the Bayport community, younger sibling of the Aiello brothers, JJ and Danny Aiello, as the Bayport football team just capped off winning their second straight LIC. So Madeline Clark with possession. Looking inside there. Unable to handle that one cleanly, though, was Clark. And that ground ball goes to the Patriots.
That was a great job by number 15, getting her stick on the shot and being able to deflect that, and then getting the ball out for the clear.
Yeah, and with now 30 seconds left in this first half, possession back to Bayport. Aiello the look. Looked like Florio got a piece of that one. So Delaney Florio keeping Ward Melville within striking distance. As that one does find the back of the net.
It's a great look.
And it looked like Brady had that finish. And so that'll do it for the first half. Bayport. All right, so we are back here for the start of the second half between Bayport JV and Ward Melville JV. Bayport with the 7-1 lead right now. As this ground ball goes to the Phantoms.
We saw earlier this morning, being behind by about 5 goals, team was able to chip away and end up coming back towards the end of the game. So this game's definitely not over.
Yeah, that's a great point, Francesca. As we get another goal there by Olivia Brady. She's having a heck of a day. But yeah, we did see a come from behind win in the first game of the day. West Hampton coming back on Rocky Point. So anything is possible, but right now the Phantoms in control. It's Ward Melville looking to clear. So Ward Melville just looking for any type of momentum. That's a great look. And a nice finish there for the Patriots.
Yeah, they were able to clear the ball pretty quickly this time, and then they were able to get into their offense. So
looked like that goal was scored by Abby Byrne for Ward Melville. So that makes it an 8-2 game now. And that ball's down. The GB there for Bayport.
Bayport definitely had a strong first half, and you saw even at halftime, their coach spent that whole minute talking through a bunch of things, and they look even more confident and calm coming into the second half.
Yeah, that's Coach Matt Maloney. Bayport led by Coach Maloney and Coach Gick. But yeah, the Phantoms, and we kind of talked about this earlier on the broadcast for their varsity game, but this team is just super disciplined, super sound, really pay attention to detail and the little things, and really that's like the biggest difference between a good team and a great team, because there's plenty of talented teams out there, but you can't just solely rely on talent. You got to rely on detail and the little things, and of course just being able to execute. And Bayport, they've done a really good job here of being able to kind of follow that game plan and really force turnovers to create some opportunities for this offense.
Absolutely, and I know Francesca talked about it a little bit in the varsity game before, but there's not a big drop-off with the Bayport players, which is huge, especially in high school. I mean, like you said, that's the big difference between good teams and great teams. When every player can contribute something and there's no huge drop-off from your star players to, the next midi line or...
Oh, what a shot there. And that's a goal for the Phantoms. Maeve Feldman. Actually, I beg your pardon. That goal was scored by Cameron Bruckner. So, want to give credit to Bruck. Got to see her, of course, at Queen of the Island a couple months ago, playing for Legacy. But nice finish there by Bruckner. The younger sister of Kaylee Bruckner. So a late clock here for Ward Melville. Looks like this is going to be a violation. So the turnover gives it back to Bayport here. They have the 9-2 lead. Just under 14 minutes remaining here in this game. That was a nice job by Peyton Wybrecht getting that one up the field. as Brady gets that one over to Maeve McKay. Or excuse me, Caleb Bongiorno. Late clock for the Phantoms. Oh, and Brock was aware of it. Nice shot there. Beating that shot clock buzzer. That's just really good recognition by Bruckner, able to deliver that goal late in the shot clock. So with that being the 12th goal of the game, that will bring us back to the draw circle. And Brady able to win that draw to herself. Oh, nice look. Trying to force it in there, and they do.
It's a great two-man play by Bayport.
And that leads to the goal by Kayla Bongiorno.
I think you're starting to see Bayport be a little more creative with their plays too, and when you have a cushion like they do with the lead that they have, they're able to do that.
Yeah, you know, that's an interesting point. Like, in a league like this where, of course, you want to win, but ultimately it's all about getting better because it's not the be-all, end-all, and it gives coaches a chance to kind of diagram some creative plays that you may not necessarily have the chance to use that often in the high school season with so much more at stake.
Absolutely, and you saw in this last play, I mean, being in the indoor and working in tight spaces is a great opportunity to work on your two-man plays and work together in small spaces. And that's exactly what Bayport did.
So this ball is loose, but Bayport does come up with it. But this is a really good job by Ward Melville.
And a great clear.
Yeah, nice look ahead there by Bayport's goalie, Peyton D'Angelo. Now Brady, they're looking for Madeline Clark. But Bayport able to keep possession. Under 20 on the shot clock. Oh, looking inside there. Just unable to handle that one cleanly. But Bayport able to draw some contact there. So it looks like Ava Adams, number 30 for the Phantoms, gets a free position here with 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That bouncing shot goes wide. And so with the expiration of the clock, that'll be a violation and possession going back to the Patriots.
We can see here in the second half that Bayport hasn't let up on their ride at all.
Yeah, they really haven't. It's kind of been more of the same. And speaking of that, they create another turnover as Carvalho comes up with that possession for the Phantoms. Aiello gets that one to Clark. Clark with that shot. That one goes high. And that looks like they're pointing Ward Melville. That's going to be Ward Melville possession. again, a great job by Bayport, forcing Ward Melville to work it backwards. Now they got this one up through the middle. That one deflected. The GB there stays with the Patriots. Nice look. And that's going to be a goal. So Peyton Ropp on the feed there. And on the finish there for Ward Melville. Looked like that was Emily Weber with that goal. Bayport looking to answer back quickly. Unable to connect there, but they will keep possession.
It's huge, especially with a short time on the shot clock. Your attackers are getting back up on the ball so they can have multiple opportunities in each possession.
Yeah, the backup is so critical because if you don't back up a shot that doesn't go through, then I mean, it's essentially a turnover, and you're going back the other way. So, such a critical aspect, making sure you have the backup. So, Ward Melville looks to push here. Now they're going to slow things down. And you can see D'Angelo, the goalie for Bayport, looking to kind of serve as an extra defender. And that ball thrown away. And the ground ball there goes to the Phantoms.
By her being active on defense, it allows her defenders to be able to push out a little bit more and apply a little bit more pressure when they're playing defense.
And that GB for the Phantoms goes to Ayla
Great
Cahill.
save.
The save, but the rebound and the goal, those are always tough plays when you make that initial save but unable to come up with possession, and the offense gets a second chance and able to stick that one through the back of the net.
It's definitely very hard for the goalie. And a huge interception.
Yeah, Liv Brady with the takeaway, but Delaney Florio with the save. But another turnover, and Bayport once again with possession. Peyton Weibrecht forcing that turnover.
I think out of all the teams that have played today, this Bayport JV team definitely has had the most caused turnovers.
Yeah, I would say so as well, Francesca. Like, there just haven't been too many clean clears for Ward Melville here in this game. And you see here another caused turnover right on cue as Brady takes that one away. That's a highlight play right there by Olivia Brady, doing it on both ends. So we go back to the draw circle here, with that being the 16th goal of the game. We have 4 minutes remaining in this one. So just looking at the schedule here for these two teams. So next week, Ward Melville, they will be playing against YJ Dewswalt. That is the 2029 7th grade Yellow Jackets club team. And for Bayport's JV, they will be taking on the St. Anthony's 2027s. So that could be a great matchup between this Bayport JV team and the freshmen of St. Anthony's. And another takeaway by Olivia Brady. She is having a heck of a game on both ends. And Aiello with the dish. On that one knocked down. And possession goes back toward Melville.
I mean, you can see even with these young players on Bayport, just like their varsity players, their midfielders are strong on both ends of the field, which is also huge and part of their team being consistent in the way that they play.
Yeah, and it's something that you can see that the middies on this team, like you can just tell that they pride themselves on playing both ends of the field. Like Olivia Brady, you can say that she's had just as big a game on the defensive end, possibly even a bigger game on defense than she has on offense. So we're approaching the 2-minute mark in this one. Bayport in control. They'll improve to 1-0 in the Winter League. It looks like that shot might have gone off the pipe there. And the GB goes toward Melville. So that GB went to Kayla LaMedica. That's got to be the younger sister of Ava LaMedica. I almost thought that was Ava LaMedica out there. But she wouldn't be playing on the JV team, but look like carbon copies of each other from here. So we are inside of a minute here in this one. And a late clock here for Ward Melville. Shot. That's going to be a reset, although shot clock not needed as we're inside of a minute. But our referee, Randy, all over that one. So Bayport looking for one more clear here. Probably just hold possession as got under 10 seconds. And looks like that's going to do it. So a 13-3 win for the Bayport JV team. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back shortly with the start of the next game.